Hello ladies and gentlemen, Panzer here, and welcome back to Paladins. It's been a while, and the game has had an update since the last time I played. Along with this update comes a new character to the Paladins hero lineup. Sha Lin is the new hero who hails from the desert sands. He's an archer much like the hunter CASSIE, but with a different playstyle. Sha Lin is equipped with a longbow and is generally better suited to longer ranged combat than his counterpart CASSIE. His bow deals more damage per shot than CASSIE's short bow, but takes twice as long to draw. This can put him at a disadvantage against the hunter because of the longer draw time and because it pretty much requires a full draw to have any meaningful range. As you might expect, the bow can be fired without fully drawing, however the range is extremely limited and the damage of the arrow will be scaled back. Because of this, it's even more important to keep enemies in front of you and at a distance to give you that preparation time. If enemies start pushing forward, Sha Lin can use his Impaler arrow, a toggled ability that knocks enemies back on hit, and can even stun them if they are knocked into a wall. I found this ability especially useful when going around corners on maps if you're unsure if an enemy might be close by. Simply toggle and fire if an enemy catches you off guard and in close quarters. But if you find yourself getting flanked, that's where it's time to withdraw. Sha Lin's withdraw ability causes him to leap back and enter stealth for 2 seconds. In that time you can reposition and even confuse your enemies, since the ability also leaves behind a mirage at your original location. If you need to put sustained damage up front, Sha Lin's next ability, Planted, will deliver what you need. Using this ability will turn Sha Lin into a stationary turret for 3 seconds and fire 6 arrows rapidly. The arrows only deal 800 damage each, so they're not as powerful as a standard fully charged bow shot, but the 200% increase in fire rate should more than make up for it. This is especially useful for hitting multiple targets at once to stack effects such as Cauterize or weaken a tougher enemy such as a tank. I've also found it useful in close quarters, since 800 damage a shot should allow you to quickly wipe out an enemy flanker that gets too close, especially when combined with withdraw. His ultimate ability is Heat Haze, which causes Sha Lin to enter a stealth mode and gain 30% movement speed. His bow draw speed is also increased by 50%, however each shot will leave behind a 2-second mirage. Firing while in this mode will not break stealth, but it's worth noting that enemies might be able to guess your position when you fire due to the creation of the mirage. Overall, Sha Lin is a potent damage dealer at range. Compared to other heroes, his damage per second might seem a bit lacking, but in the right hands he can be incredibly dangerous. I had a lot of fun playing as him, and in many matches I didn't even find myself dying all that often, so long as I positioned myself well. His main weakness is still the speed that his arrows are drawn. 1.5 seconds for a fully charged shot means that you're going to need to prepare a shot much earlier. At the same time, his movement speed takes a hit when the bow is drawn, making you more vulnerable to return fire. Duck and cover tactics seems to be the way to play. Drawing just before you peek out from cover and then immediately dashing back in can help you stay alive much longer. Also remembering that Planted can be cancelled at any time, and doing so when you need to move can help you avoid taking unnecessary damage. The one thing that I can see being a very big counter to Sha Lin is any ranged AoE attacks. Things like explosives, bombs from the Bomb King, and so on can actually be very dangerous, since even with withdraw, you can still be hit even when you're in stealth. So it's worth noting that taking a look at the enemy composition and knowing how to position yourself to avoid those attacks can be very, very important. But let me know what you guys think. Is Sha Lin better than CASSIE? Or do they have their own niches? And what sort of character would you like to see added to Paladins? Also, what character would you like to see me cover next? Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. My name is Panzer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
That's just what I need.